Hey guys, good morning. This is Gloria. I got up today and I wanted to play around with some digital paper that I wanted to purchase from Etsy. So I went on and purchased the digital paper, and as you know, you can use the digital paper in your Cricut design space as well as your silhouette design studio. And so I wanted to figure out how to actually um, print, then cut an actual pattern fill, meaning pretty much like background paper. And so I went over to this store right here, which is called Charm Papeteria, I guess. Um, she has some really, really cute digital paper. And so I just picked up two, which is this one here, the pink and teal digital paper, and it was only $1.50, which was dirt cheap for 12 different patterns. And then I also picked up this one right here, which is on sale for $1 for 12 patterns, and is the shabby chic red. And so I know that I could print these out using my silhouette design studio, but I wanted to figure out how do I do it using Cricut Design Space, because I've uploaded images using Cricut Design Space. These are some of the images that I have, and I know how to print and cut these, but I wasn't sure how to get to my pattern field images, which is right over here. You don't see them, but they're right over here. So first thing that I'll do is I'll show you how to upload a pattern. So you'll just click right here to upload. You're going to click on browse. Once you click on browse, you're going to find whichever pattern you want to upload. So this is one that I did not upload yet because I just wanted to share with you guys how to actually upload it. This one is like a polka dot and teal pattern, and I found that this particular pattern upload pretty quickly compared to this pattern right here, but I'll show you guys that. So I'm just going to click there, and I'm just going to click open, and here it is right here. You can go over here and you can change the name, so I can put polka dot, teal and white, and then you could pick, your theme. I'm just going to pick miscellaneous. I'm going to pick polka dot, and I'm going to pick blue and white because it's a blue and white kind of pattern. I'm just going to click save. Now, you don't have to do all of that if you don't want to. You can leave the pattern name as it is when it actually comes into your design space. It'll have a name right here already. And as you can see now, it says pattern upload successful. So that didn't take very long at all. It also says your pattern fill was successfully uploaded. It can be found in the layer attributes panel under print, then patterns. So guys, I didn't know what that meant. I uploaded a bunch of different patterns, and I was like, okay, how do I get to my patterns? Real quick, I'm going to show you upload patterns one more time, and I'm going to show you this other one that I did not upload yet, which is this one, and it's a very busy floral pattern, and I'm just going to click upload. This is the pattern right here. I'm not going to change any of the name, the themes, the style, or the color. I'm just going to click save. I just want to show you guys how long it actually takes to upload this particular pattern versus the polka dot pattern. And as you can see, it's working. I get asked a whole lot what kind of printer I use, and I do have an Epson Envy printer. I will link it down below. I did get mine off of HSN. It was on sale, but I don't know if they still have it at HSN, but I will definitely link my Amazon influencer store, and within that store you'll find different Epson Envy printers, different models. They work really, really good. I love them, and I'm able to print on vellum. I'm able to print on heavy cardstock. The cardstock that I normally use is the Georgia Pacific cardstock from Walmart. You can get a big ream of it, not very expensive at all, and it's I believe it's 110-pound weight cardstock. I also print on the vellum that comes from Hobby Lobby. It's normally $4.99. I wait for them to have their Paper Studio blowout sale, which was like last week, and I get it for $2.50, and it comes with 10 sheets, and I'll print on that. You can also print on clear sticker sheets. You can print on regular sticker sheets, all kind of things on that printer. I love the printer. And I'm still talking because, as you see, I'm still waiting on this particular pattern to upload. It's a very, very busy pattern. So I guess it takes Cricut a while to actually upload this into your design space. And I just wanted to show you that because I know before when I was doing it and uploading patterns, I was like, okay, is something wrong? What's going on? I started hitting all kind of buttons, and I realized that no, it just hadn't uploaded yet because it's a larger, I guess it's a larger image, meaning it has more attributes to it, more colors, more layers or whatever, and it's just the way that the designer designed it, out to be. So anyway, now it's uploaded, and real quick, I'm gonna leave Cricut design space real quick, and I'm gonna just go into Silhouette Studio because what I do want to show you is um, some things work better for me on Silhouette Studio than they do on Cricut. Now I love Cricut when it comes to uploading and print then cut my images because it does a wonderful job. All I have to do is just upload them, and Cricut literally knows what to do with it. It's really, really cool. As opposed to Silhouette Studio, where there's a bunch of different steps you have to take in order for you to actually upload a image and get it to print and all that good stuff. Now, what you always want to do with Silhouette design space is you want to make sure that your cut line is on as well as your print line is on. I'm not going to worry about that right now because even if I go outside of my print line, I'm just printing this for background paper, so it really doesn't matter. It's going to print a border because my printer prints a border. I guess I can take the border option off, but that's the way it is, so that's the way I keep it. But if I go right over, and you're not going to see this because it's up top and it's larger than the selected area that I selected to do my video on. But if I go over here to library and I go to import to library, if I go over to pretty much, let's see, where is that image? This same image, similar image, where it has all of these different what do you call it? Floral design to it. If I just click OK, look how quickly this is going to upload into Silhouette. And it's done. It is done, guys. And so it is right here. So that is the difference that I've seen so far with using the Cricut Design Space and the Silhouette Studio Designer Edition. And I do have the Designer Edition. And I am using 4.0, if that makes a difference. So on, Silhouette, it literally uploads super duper quickly, and you're able to, view your images really quick. So I can double click on this image, and this is what it looks like. It's super pretty, but it came in really big, and that may be the reason why it took Cricut a long time to actually upload this image because it is huge. It came in at like 50 by 50, and no one needs a 50 by 50 image, and I'm not even sure if a printer can print out something that large. So you can shrink this down and make this as large as you want, or I'm going right up to where my measurement window is, and I am just going to unlock the proportion, what do you call it, the little lock, and I'm just going to put in 8.75 or 8.50, and then I'm going to put in over here, I'm going to put in my 8.5 by 11, right? So that is my 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper that I can now just print out on my printer, and I'm done, and I have my floral background paper. Okay, so moving from that, and we will go back over to um, uh, what is this, Cricut Design Space. And so if I wanted to make a project, then I would just go over here to New. And forgive me, guys, because I am still very new to Cricut Design Space. Like I said, I haven't used a Cricut in years, and so I'm literally learning, and I just want to share what I've learned. So what I would do is I would go over here to Shapes, and I would go to a square. And Cricut Design Space does not allow you to print an entire 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So you got to kind of trick your machine into printing what you want it to print, I guess. And pardon the background noise because I am sitting outside on my patio doing this. But so I do have this square now. And what you would do, because I was so confused, I was like, okay, how do I get my printable paper, my background paper, to actually print? Because I'm like, where is it? If I go to upload, I can find my images. These are my images, but where is my background paper? So I'm going to go back to my canvas, and this is my square that I pulled from the Shapes menu right over here. And it doesn't matter what size it is right now. I'm just going to go ahead and try to fill that square. So if you go right over here underneath the square, and right now it's black, I can click here, and I can change this color to any color I want if I just wanted a colored square, okay? But what I want is I want an actual image to be inside of that square. So I would go over here to print. When you go to print, underneath print, there's colors where you can print those colors, or there's patterns. Now when I click on patterns, now I see all of the patterns that I uploaded. So I can actually click on one of those patterns, and Cricut is now working to try to figure out, okay, I need to put this pattern inside of this square. And that's what it's pretty much doing. And as you can see, it does take a little bit of time for Cricut to actually upload that image into the square. But as you saw on my Silhouette program, it is super quick. I could go back over here to Silhouette Studio. I could do File, New, and I could go into my library, which is right over here. I could go, I'm just going to go Tag, and I'm just going to find me a tag shape, and this is the tag shape that I have. I'm going to delete this circle. I want to use this tag right here. I could actually go to File, I could go to Library, and I could find an image, show you how quick this is, or those are patterns, but let me go underneath these patterns here, and I could go to, let's just go to this Hearts on Aqua pattern, and I just double clicked on it, and you'll see how normally it's quick. There we go. So if I move this out of the way, you can see that now my tag has that heart pattern in the inside. I thought that was super cool. And then I can put on my registration marks and go ahead and print this pretty tag out if that's what I wanted to do. Now, we're going to go back over to Cricut. And now my square is finally filled with my floral and polka dot pattern, and it's so pretty. I can click on that, and I can make this pattern as big as I want it to be, or as big as I need it to be, as long as it's going to fit inside of my allowed space. And so some people say that the allowed space, the printable space on Cricut, is 6.75. So 6.75 in width, and then this is a square right here, but I could change this to, I believe it's 9.75. Let's see. Uh-oh, I'm doing that backwards. I'm sorry. the height on this, yeah, no, the height should be 9.75, I believe. And so if I go to make it, let's see. It says that, no, it says that it's two, so I should reduce it to 9.25 by 6.75. So I think I had it backwards maybe. So let's go back. Let's click out of that. Let's click on here. And, oh, that's what it is. I didn't mean for it to be like that. I meant for this one to be 6.75. Let's see if that works. So if I go make it, let's see what it says. 9.25 by 6.75. 9.25. 9.25. So 25. So 6.75 by 9.25. Let's see if I can make it now. And now I can make it. So it put it right inside of the boundary boxes for me, and I can just go to my printer and go ahead and print this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to print this one out, and I'm also going to print one on my Silhouette Cameo so that you guys can see the difference between the two print and cuts. And then you can actually use that, use this image for background paper, which I think is really cool. And so now you've literally bought 12 sheets of background paper, and you've spent, like, I spent $2.50 on 24 sheets of background paper that I can print out on any type of paper that I want and use it for any kind of project that I want to use it for. And I just think that's really cool. So that is about it, guys. As always, if you guys have any questions or comments, just leave them down below, and I'll get back with you as soon as I possibly can. Stay tuned, because I will show you guys at the end of this video pictures of the different, or a video of the difference between the Cricut Design Space Print and Cut and the Silhouette Design Space Print and Cut. So I'll be right back, guys. Hey guys, so I'm back, and I wanted to share with you guys what the printouts look like from the Cricut as well as from Silhouette Cameo. So I'll show you both of them. This is the same pattern, and this one with the dark black outline is from the Cricut Design Space, and then this one is from the Silhouette Design Studio. And this one, you know, you're able to print much more than you're able to print on here. I made both of these as big as I could possibly get them, and as you can see, for the Cricut, you have this boundary box around it, plus you have a margin around it, which makes your image much smaller. And this one is for the Silhouette Design Studio, and all I have is just a small border that I may be able to take off if I change the settings of my printer. So these are the two differences. You know, in person I could see a little bit of a difference, only because this one the roses seem darker, but I think on this one the reason is because these roses are spreaded out more than these are. And so you know, whichever one you want to use is up to you. I can definitely, you know, shrink this down and make a 6x6 sheet of paper out of this, and it'll be a much smaller pattern, same as over here. So it works pretty much the same way. The only difference was it took the Cricut much longer to upload the images than it did the Silhouette. And also on the Silhouette I can use different patterns. I believe you can do it on the Cricut as well, but I know for a fact that you can use different images and fill them with the patterns that you want to fill them with. I know that you can do it with the Cricut too, because I did do a square first and filled the square with the design. But for me personally, I would rather use my Silhouette to do this type of printing and cutting and stuff like that. So that is about it, guys. That's all that I wanted to share with you guys. As always, if you guys have any questions or comments, please just leave them down below, and I'll get back with you as soon as I possibly can. Take care, guys. Bye.